She wasn't born into fame, yet there was always a spark about her, a rare mix of charm, confidence, and effortless screen presence that made audiences take notice. Sıla Türkoğlu didn't simply enter Turkish entertainment. She built her own identity within it, transforming early ambition into one of the most promising acting careers of her generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Sıla Türkoğlu was born on April 18, 1999, in Izmir, Turkey. Long before television fame and primetime recognition, she was drawn to acting and performance from a young age. Instead of following a conventional academic path into unrelated fields, she focused early on entering the entertainment industry, gaining experience through auditions and practical exposure that shaped her confidence and on-screen presence. Her transition into acting marked a turning point. She began landing roles in Turkish television, gradually building her reputation. Early recognition came with Aglama and, where she introduced herself to drama audiences with natural emotional expression. Rather than staying confined to initial success, Sıla continued to expand her portfolio. She gained further popularity through Yemin, a long-running series that helped her develop discipline, consistency, and audience connection. Her breakthrough came with Emanet, where she portrayed Seher, earning strong attention both in Turkey and internationally. Second's path reflects a clear evolution, but Sıla carved her own direction with Kızılcık Şerbeti, a major project that elevated her into mainstream stardom. Her performance showcased deeper emotional layers and broadened her reach to a wider audience. Sıla's approach to her craft reveals steady growth and awareness. She gravitates toward emotionally driven characters, focusing on authenticity and relatability. This has allowed her to build a strong connection with viewers while continuously improving her range. Off-screen, her public image combines simplicity with modern appeal. She maintains a balanced lifestyle, focusing on personal well-being, fitness, and professional development while handling increasing fame. Her lifestyle reflects discipline and control. She avoids unnecessary overexposure, keeping her public appearances selective while maintaining a strong digital presence that connects her with fans. Her fashion sense mirrors her rising star image, youthful, elegant, and contemporary. Whether at events or on social media, she presents a polished yet approachable style. While aspects of her personal life occasionally attract attention, she remains relatively private, consistently keeping the focus on her career growth. Within the industry, she is often described as dedicated, sincere, and continuously evolving. Her influence continues to grow beyond Turkey, with international audiences discovering her through globally distributed series. She has built a strong fan base and secured brand collaborations that reflect both popularity and rising credibility. As of 2026, her estimated net worth reflects steady earnings from television success, endorsements, and long-term collaborations. More importantly, she has established herself as a key figure among the new generation of Turkish actresses. What truly distinguishes her is emotional authenticity. She brings a natural, unforced quality to her performances, allowing audiences to connect deeply with her characters. This ability continues to define her rising success. Sıla Türkoğlu's journey is defined by progression and persistence. From early television roles to mainstream recognition, her rise reflects focus, adaptability, and continuous development. As of 2026, she stands as a defining face of the new generation in Turkish entertainment, evolving, relatable, and built for long-term success. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. He wasn't born into fame, yet there was always a spark about him, a rare mix of intensity, confidence, and effortless screen presence that made audiences take notice. Mert Ramazan Demir didn't simply enter Turkish entertainment. He built his own identity within it, transforming raw potential into one of the fastest rising acting careers of his generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight. Hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Mert Ramazan Demir was born on January 28, 1998, in Istanbul, Turkey. Long before television fame, he showed a strong inclination toward acting and performance. Unlike many traditional paths, his entry into the industry was driven by persistence and self-development. He studied acting and trained professionally, focusing on building emotional depth and technical skill from an early stage. His transition into acting marked a decisive turning point. He began with smaller roles in television and digital projects, gradually gaining industry exposure. Early appearances in projects like Ogrtman and Siplak helped him develop on-screen confidence and presence. Wider recognition came with his role in Yalı Çapkını, where he portrayed Ferhat. The series became a massive hit both in Turkey and internationally, turning him into a household name and significantly expanding his global fan base. His performance stood out for its emotional realism, layered character development, and natural charisma. Rather than staying confined to one type of role, Mert continued to explore diverse projects. He appeared in films such as I Am You and UFO, demonstrating his ability to adapt between cinematic storytelling and television drama. Each role reflected steady growth and a commitment to refining his craft. Mert's approach to acting reveals a focus on authenticity. He gravitates toward characters with emotional complexity, allowing him to explore vulnerability, conflict, and transformation. This method has positioned him as a modern actor capable of connecting deeply with younger audiences while maintaining critical credibility. Off-screen, his public image combines simplicity with modern appeal. He maintains a relatively private lifestyle, avoiding excessive media exposure while staying connected with fans through selective appearances and social media presence. His lifestyle reflects discipline and balance. He prioritizes physical fitness, mental focus, and continuous improvement in his craft. Despite rapid fame, he has maintained a grounded approach, focusing on long-term career development rather than short-term visibility. His fashion sense aligns with contemporary trends, clean, stylish, and confident. Whether attending premieres or public events, he presents a modern aesthetic that resonates strongly with his generation. While aspects of his personal life have drawn public curiosity, he remains selective about what he shares. Within the industry, he is often described as dedicated, focused, and highly committed to understanding his characters. His influence has grown rapidly beyond Turkey, with international audiences discovering his work through globally distributed series. Brand collaborations and endorsements have followed, reflecting both popularity and rising market value. As of 2026, his estimated net worth reflects his fast-growing career, driven by television success, film projects, and commercial partnerships. More importantly, he has established himself as one of the most promising actors of his generation. What truly distinguishes him is emotional authenticity. He brings a natural, unforced quality to his performances, making his characters feel real and relatable. This ability continues to set him apart in an increasingly competitive industry. Mert Ramazan Demir's journey is defined by momentum and evolution. From emerging roles to leading a global hit series, his rise reflects determination, adaptability, and a clear vision for growth. As of 2026, he stands as a defining face of the new generation in Turkish entertainment, dynamic, evolving, and built for longevity. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.